Hi everyone, welcome to the July 2024 update at Farsight. Here's a quick summary of what's happening at Farsight this month. I am Courtney Brown, Director of Farsight, where we study the subject of remote viewing, widely applied, where all data are collected under totally blind and scientifically defendable conditions. We also have an interest in things that are extraterrestrial, such as UAPs and ET activities. So, July is a big month. First, did you know that I have a daughter? Now, Aziz has long known that he has a sister, and I have often spoken about her with our Farsight members, but I doubt many heard what I was saying. They know Aziz, of course, so they know I have a son, but my daughter, they never met her. Well, that has changed. They have met her now, and we are going to show you how they met her in our next Galactic Mysteries project. You see, she's a hybrid, and she works on a ship, an ET ship. I did not raise her, but I have often interacted with her. I never mentioned her before publicly since, well, it just wasn't time. But disclosure is moving forward, and a lot of people are risking their futures by talking about the reality of the UAP phenomenon. And it is necessary for all of us at Farsight to be completely open regarding our ET contacts, both past, present, and future. And for those of you who follow Farsight on farsightprime.com, none of this is new to you. But if you only know us through our YouTube content, then much of this may be new to you. There are limits on what we can post on YouTube. For this new Galactic Mysteries project, I wrote the target based on an interaction that I had with my daughter back on the 21st of June, 2012, while giving a talk at the University of Colorado at Boulder. Now, I won't go into the logistics of how I visit her, except to say that it is nearly always in the context of me getting advice from her regarding my activities at Farsight, and it is always on the ship where she works. And there are always lots of other people on the ship, all of whom I enjoy interacting with. You might call her my liaison person. Well, if you have seen how Farsight has grown in terms of our knowledge of the extraterrestrial phenomenon, the size of Farsight, our internet presence, our audio and video capabilities, our streaming service, and everything else over the years, it would be nice if I could take credit for thinking up how to do all that, and everyone could call me a genius. But honestly, I'm not that much of a genius. I mostly follow good advice that I'm given. Look at it this way. Even the casual observer can see that the UAP disclosure movement is gaining traction. There obviously is something there. So, do you think that all of the extraterrestrials would spend all of their time just flying about in their ships without ever doing anything on this planet and without interacting with Earth humans? Do you think they would fly all the way here just for a joyride? Obviously, they are doing stuff. Some of the ETs are doing good stuff and some are doing bad stuff. The group that Farsight works with are doing good stuff. Now, they are what you might call free will fanatics. They never force anyone to do anything. They believe in a person's right to choose. Now, the U.S. government has written agreements with the bad ETs, and those ETs are not free will people of any sort. They are just the opposite. Well, my side is trying to free the planet from the grips of the bad ETs. Long story, all of which has been explained in our many projects that you can find on farsightprime.com. Well, anyway, back to my daughter. Telling you about her gives Farsight a chance to let you see an unbiased window into our extraterrestrial contacts. You see, everyone at Farsight did their remote viewing sessions totally blind on the interaction that I had with my daughter that day. And when they record their sessions in the studio, they are always totally alone. Clear, pure, raw data, all collected under pristine scientific conditions for you to see. So in about a week, you will all see our remote viewers observe the interaction that I had on that day in 2012 with my daughter. They all got the same results, all corroborating reports. You will see them describe me, her, and some of the other people on the ship. And about my daughter, I think you will like her. Well, I hope you will like her. I love her and she loves me. Again, we are not trying to force you to believe us. We are just showing you our raw data, and then you can decide for yourself what you want to believe. And if you want to say that you don't believe any of it, because you don't believe even that the extraterrestrials are real in the first place, well, that is your choice to believe or not to believe anything you want. But the data from many sources have long been right in front of your face. If you are waiting for the government to tell you what to believe, well, that is your choice as well, although I personally consider that a nutty choice. If you still believe nearly anything your government says about almost any controversial topic, I guess that is where you are mentally. For everyone else, meet my daughter this month, July 2024, in the next Galactic Mysteries Project, Courtney's daughter. Also this month, we have a new Earth Mysteries Project. That project is simply Israel. Actually, the project is the future of Israel during the rest of 2024 and 2025 with respect to the current crises in the Middle East. Things look really bad in that part of the world, so we bring you our remote viewing sessions done totally blind that take a look at the situation as it evolves over the next year and a half. It is an important project. Be sure to watch it. Remember also our Deep News project that is released on both YouTube and FarsightPrime.com in multiple installments, one session at a time. The topics this month include the upcoming political conventions in the United States, Russian interference in the U.S. elections, and the 2024 Bilderberg meeting. Really cool stuff, available only here at Farsight. There will also be another intelligence briefing in late July 2024. It will be live streamed as always, and the permanent recording will be put on FarsightPrime.com. Lots of people follow those intelligence briefings closely, and they contain very pertinent analyses of world events. So stay tuned. A big one is coming in July. Also, remember our conversations with Harvey the ET? Well, we have posted many of those on FarsightPrime.com, but this month we have something special. This month we are posting conversations with the extraterrestrials who we work with and our other Farsight remote viewers. In fact, the conversations with our extraterrestrial friends were done in three-way conversations with two of our remote viewers and one ET, all together. Thus we have Yeme and Kamaya talking with one ET friend, and Intisam and Shantae talking with a different ET friend. It is so cool because you can see them interact among themselves, both responding to what the ET friend is saying and doing. It is a bit hard to explain. It is better that you simply see the conversations for yourself on FarsightPrime.com this month. Stay tuned. It is really special. Moving on. Instagram. We regularly update two important Instagram pages. I have often encouraged our audience to follow my personal Instagram page, Courtney Brown Farsight, to see UFO footage that we take with our own Farsight cameras, but we are also utilizing our Farsight Prime Instagram page to post short videos less than a minute long of some of our projects, including our deep news projects and lots of other stuff. These types of videos are called shorts, so it is worthwhile to also follow our other Instagram page, Farsight Prime, to see these intriguing shorts of our remote viewing content. Instagram is free and really convenient since it is on your phone. Again, my personal Instagram page for UFO footage that we take with our own cameras, Courtney Brown Farsight, all one word. And also Farsight Prime Instagram page, Farsight Prime, all one word, where you can find lots of great shorts of our remote viewing content. Moving on. Remember that we have a huge instructional and educational effort here at Farsight. We want people to know how we do everything, especially remote viewing. We are not going to change the planet all by ourselves, a few people doing amazing things with remote viewing. Rather, we aim to train a large number of Farsight certified instructors who are going to teach remote viewing everywhere to millions of people. We have defined our courses that lead up to this on our website, farsight.org. Now, we are also listing our Farsight certified instructors who are teaching these classes, and the list will grow as more people obtain certification. The Farsight instructors are doing this on their own. Farsight does not get any financial benefit from their activities, and that is how we plan on doing things with new instructors who achieve the educational goals and certifications from Farsight. We want people to make money teaching our version of remote viewing. That will be the only way that the knowledge of remote viewing will spread far and wide. Also, nowhere can you get anything close to our huge library of free printed instructional materials available on farsight.org, as well as our instructional videos which are available on farsightprime.com to all of our paying subscribers. We are also adding new instructional videos up regularly, so now is the time to learn how to do this. We also want people to be able to work as paid remote viewers doing projects that they or others create. We're going to be announcing lots of new instructional stuff in an ongoing basis, so keep glued to Farsight. Start by going to our website, farsight.org, and near the top of the navigation bar on the left, you will see a link for remote viewing courses. Farsight is totally transparent. We have lots of public projects that you can watch to see what we do, and then we teach you how to do what we do. And that includes everything from making videos of UFOs to doing and even teaching remote viewing. You can't get this anywhere else, and our streaming service, farsightprime.com, is the best anywhere, totally equivalent on a technical level with any of the best streaming services available today. Farsight is first class from top to bottom, so when you follow our stuff, you are engaging with the best. We are continuing to post our new YouTube content on Rumble as a backup, just in case. In this day and age of increasing censorship and cancel culture, we really have no choice but to prepare for the worst just in case. So please follow us on rumble.com as well, just in case. You can find the Rumble link for us in the YouTube description area below this video. You can also find us on Rumble by searching for Farsight Institute. Remember that you have to include the word Institute. So with our own streaming service, farsightprime.com, plus our YouTube backup on Rumble, we can stay connected with you no matter what happens in the future. Be patient as we get more content up on Rumble. So how do you hear about all of our activities that we do at Farsight so you can participate and get the latest when they happen, including our live streams? Well, to start with, we use our email list and YouTube to make our major event announcements. So there are a few things you need to do. First, you need to subscribe to our YouTube channel and remember to click on the notifications bell that appears after you subscribe. That is the only way YouTube will notify you of the new events, especially our live stream events. Just subscribing doesn't do anything. The notifications bell is the important part. But that only notifies you of things that we release on YouTube. To be notified about the things that we release on farsightprime.com, which you can watch using our Android and Apple apps, on the web and on your home TV, you need to subscribe to our free email newsletter found on our website at farsight.org. You can also allow our apps to notify you of our new releases on farsightprime.com. So be sure to do all three things. Subscribe to our YouTube channel, Farsight, and remember to click on the notifications bell, and then subscribe to our free email newsletter that you can find on our website, farsight.org. And finally, go to the settings of our app and allow it to give you notifications for our new releases on farsightprime.com. Also, check to make sure your email program isn't putting our newsletter into your junk, spam, or promotions folder. Some email programs are really aggressive in doing that, so it is worth it to check. And if your email program insists on putting our newsletter into your promotions folder, please check that folder regularly to make sure you get our updates. The links for YouTube and our newsletter are in the description area below this video, and the app is, well, it's on your phone. Those are how we announce what we do. We never send out spam, and we never give our subscriber list to anyone else for any purpose. Well, that is it for the July 2024 update on what is going on at Farsight. Stick with us in these changing times, and we will always stick with you. What you get from Farsight, you can get absolutely nowhere else. Stay ahead of the curve. Let the mainstream fade in the dust. Be there now. I'm Courtney Brown, Director of Farsight.